guys, welcome to my channel. So I'm actually in my dorm right now, sitting on the floor because the lighting at the window is pretty good. I wanted to do pros and cons about attending Georgia Southern. So I'm actually in my dorm. That's my cat. I actually made a video adopting my cat, so if you think she's super cute. So I live in a dorm. I live in a college dorm right now. I'm actually moving out because I don't want to live here anymore. I also have, my neighbors gave me their remote control so I can play Minecraft on my iPad. I don't know if I want to give it back. And if you hear like a little bell, it's my cat. Yeah, she has her collar on right now.
These nuts.
Yeah, like I said, like if if you want to know how I got my cat in college, you can check out that video. I'll link it in the description. These pros and cons are kind of for students who plan to live on campus. Like if you want the whole college shebang, like if you want to live here, you're gonna eat here, you're gonna move in, then yeah, this is pros and cons. But if you're gonna be a commuter student, like if you're just gonna go home, go to class, go to work, whatever, live your life, this is a great school for that. Yeah, I don't really have any cons for that kind of situation. It's great. Let's get into it. So let's start off with the cons of Georgia Southern, attending Georgia Southern. Okay, so the first con that I have on my list is that this is a party school. This is definitely, I'm speaking from experience, this is definitely a party school. There's a party anywhere, every day. That's why I guess I didn't really care about going to parties, because I always definitely like prioritized my homework before I'm gonna go to a party. Sorry about my cat there. She's just sitting outside the window. This is definitely a party school. There's a party everywhere. You can find a party anywhere. I guess in my experience, this is a con because there's a lot of frat parties, there's a lot of bars nearby the school. I guess I never really prioritize like, oh, I need to go to this party tonight because there's not going to be another one. Like, no. I guess in a way, like, it helped me prioritize what I have to get done before I go to this party, because I know like I can go to a party anywhere. My dorm is right in front of a bar. Actually, I think it's in front of like 2 bars, like walking distance. It's like if I really wanted to go party all night, I could. Did I go to every single bar here? No, I only went to 1 bar and I thought it was the lamest experience of my life. So yeah, I'm not really a party person at all. Like if I get invited, I'll go. I only really went to parties if I like had friends that were going. It was somebody's birthday that I liked, so I go to it. But yeah, like Monday night, Thursday night, I'm not gonna go party. I'm gonna go study and I'm gonna go to bed because I have class the next day at 8 a.m. That's just me, but I'm not really a party person. I'm more of like an experience person. Like, hey, let's go check out that new restaurant. Hey, let's go to that bookstore. There's actually a pottery place here that I like going to. To me, that's fun. Anyways, so yeah, it is a party school. There is a lot of like frats here, which is a bad thing because since I live in the dorms, there's a lot of and I live in front of a bar, there's a lot of drunk people walking around. It gets old real quick. Like, you do have to be careful. If you're a woman, you have to be careful in any party because nobody is gonna take care of you. You know what I mean? Like, there are guys here that can be really scary, really fast, and you just have to watch out for yourself. If you're a drinker, watch your drink. Don't set it down and leave it there. I do not drink, but when I did go with my neighbor, with one of my friends, to the bar like once, and she would always like invite me to go again, but I never went, and I feel bad. But you know what? I just didn't feel like it because it's so much work. You have to get ready, you gotta do makeup, you gotta do hair. For what? I didn't like the music. Like, I feel like if I liked the music, I would go more. I don't know. It's just not my vibe. I feel like you are the creator of everybody's college experience is different. You create your own college experience, and yeah, I'm not really into that. I've had a lot of situations with drunk people, and it's just like really annoying and really upsetting. So if you're kind of like that, if you don't drink and you don't like loud music, see, I can't study in my dorm sometimes. On the weekends, I don't like studying in my dorm at night because I can hear music. So I go to the library. So if that concerns you, then that's definitely a con. So the second con is they're very strict on parking. It's so easy to get a ticket. I got a ticket, and I'm a responsible driver. Well, I was actually kind of lazy. So basically, every student has this app on their phone where you can, like, it's kind of like a placeholder, I guess. Throughout the day, you can't park anywhere at the school from like 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., which is really inconvenient because I have to walk everywhere, even though I have a car. So that's like really annoying. It's just a lot of there's a lot of police everywhere. People speed a lot, and yeah, if you're a speeder, you better watch out. Yeah, there's just a lot of police everywhere. They kind of hide in areas where you wouldn't expect. So you definitely want to be careful when you're out on the road so you don't get a ticket. Okay, the third con, this is actually the con why I'm transferring. So there are no jobs here in this area. Ever since I came to Georgia Southern, I came in August of 2023 and I'm leaving April 2024. I've been applying to jobs forever. Ever since I got here, I've been trying to apply for a job and I never got one. I do have a campus job, but girl, that does not pay well. It doesn't pay real money. It pays in Monopoly money. So if you're thinking that you're gonna come here and you're gonna find a job like that, you're wrong. In Statesboro, it's really hard to find a job. And then once you have a job, you know, it's gonna pay like $8 an hour. Campus jobs, first of all, it's really hard to get a campus job. And then once you finally have one, you realize, oh, it's gonna pay me $7 an hour. So that's nothing. That's unlivable. If you want to get a job, but you kind of have to go to this school, I would say you would have to get a job like in Savannah, which is an hour away from Statesboro, or Pooler, which is also like about an hour away. Maybe 30 minutes, 40 minutes. But still, that's so inconvenient. Like, oh, to get a job that pays normally, I have to drive 40 minutes. Like, no. The last con that I have is it's really hard to get a campus job and the pay is borderline illegal. So yeah, like I said, I have been applying for a campus job ever since I got here. I did get one, but the pay is not good at all. I love my campus job though. It's definitely one of like my most highlighted experiences being at Georgia Southern. I really love my campus job. I feel like it opened a couple doors for me, and the people are amazing that work there. It's a great community, but the pay is not good. I don't know why we don't get paid more, but I don't know. It's probably just the school's budget. But yeah, it's kind of hard to get a campus job. Like you apply, and people just don't call you. So yeah, it's very difficult to get a campus job. Unless you want to work at the dining hall, but nobody wants to work at the dining hall. I would say the dining hall is probably easy to get in. They pay $10 an hour. It's just like, I feel like I would hate working there because you have to deal with a lot of different people. I feel like you have to deal with rude people too. My first pro of attending Georgia Southern is that I would say that the school has a lot of good representation. There's a lot of diversity here, I would say. I'm Hispanic, right? And I feel well represented at this school. I think there's a lot of diversity at this school, and the school is very open about appreciating other cultures, and like it's not just about cultural background, it's also about like interest. Like I feel like you can, if you have a niche, I feel like you can find there's something for everybody here. There's a lot of clubs here. The clubs are like very active on campus too, because yeah, this school's like deep in the deep south, but I mean it's not just, it is a PWI, but there's a lot of like other cultures represented here. As a Hispanic, there is like there's Spanish clubs, you know. I go to a Catholic Bible study for Hispanics. It's really fun. I have a lot of international friends here that come from like Spanish speaking countries, and they come here to study, so I definitely feel represented. There's also a lot of good Hispanic restaurants around that are like authentic, and it's really good. It's not just like whitewashed wheat tortillas. It's legit. But yeah, I think the food here is great. There's definitely some options for like Hispanic food, and I would say there's like a lot of like representation for like people of color, Black people. A lot of there's like Black fraternities and Black sororities, which they slay, by the way. The other day I went to a 2 Chainz concert, and I thought it was so cool how they opened up for him, and honestly, like, they slayed. I thought it was great. I really wish that the Black fraternities and the Black sororities, I really wish that they would like do more for the school. Like, I wish they would perform more. They probably do, because I know there was an event that they had, I think it was like a pageant. I don't know what it was, but I didn't go to it. But they do have a lot of representation for them, and that's important too. So yeah, there's a lot of good diversity here and representation. So okay, so my next pro that I have about going to this school, which is something I'm gonna miss when I go back to Atlanta, is everybody is so friendly here. I guess it's just that Southern charm. I really like the Southern charm. Everybody's super nice. They're, hey man, how are you? You know what I mean? Please, thank you. They open the door, close the door. Very traditional. I love it. So yeah, everybody's like super nice, super welcoming. Everybody's super friendly here. Especially, you know, me. I was kind of nervous coming here. I'm not gonna lie, like as a Hispanic, I was kind of nervous coming here because the deeper you go into the South, the more Trump supporters you find. And Trump supporters and Hispanics are kind of beefing a little bit. So I was kind of nervous about that. But I'm gonna be honest, I haven't had any racist like scenarios, interactions, situations at all. Honestly, people are very like interested in my culture and what I have to say, and it's really nice. People want to know more about you, and I feel like sometimes when professors, counselors, whatever, they ask you about your culture, sometimes it could, on the outside, it could look like they're being racist, but in reality, they just want to know more about you and they're intrigued. And yeah, so I really think it's like everybody's super nice, super open-minded, and it's a great community. Every time I go to Atlanta, people spit in your face, so I don't want to hear it. It's definitely a lot different than in Atlanta, I would say. When my sister came over, that's kind of one of the first things that she noticed was, wow, everybody's super nice here. Like in Atlanta, people are mean. They look at you up and down. Goodbye. A third pro that I have for this school is that it's kind of a beautiful campus, very naturey. There's a lake. I know recently the little ducks were born, so there's like a bunch of little duckies coming around. And yeah, it's it's great having like a lot of nature surrounding you, especially during finals week. I study a lot, and I use a lot of my brain power. So when it's a great feeling coming out of the library or my class or whatever, have a stressful day, and you just kind of walk around and like breathe in that fresh air. And yeah, it's a beautiful campus. There's a lot of nice things. So the fourth pro that I have, the dining hall is pretty good for what it is. I've seen a couple videos on here saying that the dining hall is bad, but I think it's good. Like, I think it's great. Like, we have 2 dining halls here. I would say Lakeside is definitely the best dining hall. It's really good food. Like, I think it's good for what it is. I think it's great. I did have a couple scenarios where it kind of went bad, but yeah, I would say like if you're planning to live on campus, buy groceries, because the dining hall is okay. I'm gonna rate the dining hall 6 out of 10, maybe 7 out of 10, but it can get really old really quick. So yeah, I would definitely say buy some snacks, buy some groceries, have some other options if the dining hall is going to be your only food source. So that's kind of all the pros and cons I have for attending Georgia Southern. Like I said, I'm not going to be here anymore. I'm packing, I'm leaving. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.
Go come my ways, just stay for the night till you feel the sun rays, baby, tell me, baby.